Hare Krishna everyone, I am Ajay Prashar from Maths Lover. Today I am going to discuss with you a super trick of arithmetic progression which is very useful in your competitive exam, especially in your NDA and CDS exam. और जो बच्चे क्लास 10th में या +1 में हैं तो स्कूल एग्जाम्स में भी वो ये ट्रिक यूज करके अपने आंसर्स को चेक कर सकते हैं whether they have done right or wrong. Let's begin. If Sn is equals to 3n square plus 5n, then what is A, what is D, what is nth term and any special term, say 20th term. ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आपको कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम में मिल जाएंगे जिसमें हमें Sn गिवन होता है और हमें फर्स्ट टर्म, कॉमन डिफरेंस या nth टर्म या कोई भी जनरल टर्म से 20th टर्म के बारे में पूछा होता है. If we solve this question by by common method, it will take 2 to 3 minutes or maybe 3 to 4 minutes sometime. But by applying this super trick, we can solve it in within 1 second. Yes, within 1 second. Now let's try to understand. If Sn is 3n square plus 5n, remember that Sn is always in quadratic form. You have to write first Sn in quadratic form. For example, if Sn is given n into n minus 1, so first you have to write it in standard form, that is n square minus n. Open the bracket and first write it in standard form. Now after writing the Sn in standard form, to find the A, what do you have to do? You have to simply put the value of n is equals to 1. When we put the value of n 1, so it becomes 3 plus 5, the A becomes 8. To find the common difference, what do you have to do? You have to simply double the coefficient of n square. Double it and then D becomes 6. Got it? Only double the coefficient of n square, you will get D. D is equals to 6. Now how to find an? Multiply these two terms, 3 into 2, 6. Write down n plus subtract these two terms, 5 minus 3. That gives you 6n plus 2. This is your nth term. Is it easy? Now look here again. You have to multiply this 3 into 2, 6. Write down n plus subtract these two terms, 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 gives you 6n plus 2. Now to find the 20th term, put the value of 20 here and you will get 122. Let's try to solve it. Sn is 4n minus n square. First write it in standard form, minus n square plus 4n. First write it in standard form. Now what is A here? A here, put the value of n1. So this is minus 1 plus 4, which gives you 3. To find the D, what you have to do? You have to only double the coefficient of n square. Here the coefficient of n square is minus 1. So double it, the D becomes minus 2. To write an, what we have to do? We have to multiply minus 1 by 2. You get minus 2. Write down n plus 4 minus minus 1. Then write down 4 minus minus 1. 4 minus minus 1. This gives you minus 2n plus 5. To find the 10th term, what you have to do? Now you have to put the value of 10 here. Minus 2 into 10 plus 5. This gives you minus 20 plus 5. That gives you minus 20 plus 5 gives you minus 15. Now let's do here. What is A here? Put the value of n1. Then we get P plus 1. P plus Q, sorry. Then n is P plus Q. To find the D, what you have to do? Only double the coefficient of n square. You will get 2P. To find an, what you have to do? You have to multiply 2 with P. 2P, write down n plus subtract these two terms, Q minus P. Q minus P. Now to find 15th term, what do we have to do? We have to put the value of n15 here. So when we put 15 here, 15 into 2, 30p, 30p plus Q minus P. 30p minus P gives you 29p plus Q. Now the last question, Sn is 5n square plus 3n. Then what is A? Again put the value of n1. So this gives you 5 plus 3, that gives you 8. To find the D, what you have to do? You have to double the coefficient of n square, so D becomes 10. To find an, what the answer comes? You have to multiply 5 with 2, that gives you 10n plus 3 minus 5, which gives you minus 2. 3 minus 5. Now to find 34 term, what you have to do here, you have to put the value of n 30 here, 34 here, 34 into 10, 340 minus 2, which gives you 340 minus 2, which gives you 338. Let's take some more question based on this trick. If Sn is equals to 5n square plus 3n and Am is 168, then what is the value of M? This is very much important question and asked so many times in NDA and CDS exams. Let's apply that tricks. To find Am, what we will do, we will multiply this to 5 into 2, 10, write down M, 10M plus 3, subtract these 2, 3 minus 5. That gives you 10M minus 2. Now the value of Am is given 168, so put the value 168 here, 168 plus 2 gives you 10M, 170 upon 10 is equals to M, thus the value of M here is 17. Now let's try the second question of same type. If Sn is 3n square plus 5n and Ak is 164, then what is the value of K? Now look here, Sn is 3n square plus 5n. First we will find Ak. Ak, multiply these two, 3 into 2, 6, write down K, 6K plus subtract these two numbers, 5 minus 3. That gives you 6K plus 2. Now put the value of Ak here. Ak is given 164, put 164 here. Now shift 2 to the left hand side, 164 minus 2 is equals to 6K. This gives you 162 is equals to 6K. Then K is equals to 162 upon 6. Do the cancellation and it gives you 27. Thus the value of K is 27. Thank you very much. God bless you.